I have seen it all. It has been 2.3 billion years I have been here. Yes, you heard it right. I have been there when the humans started domesticating goats and dogs. I was there when we started settle farming. Our family was the first group in Indus Valley civilization. I was there with Pythagoras when he was wondering about the celestial bodies and mathematics. I was there during the opening of our famous University of Oxford and Cambridge, and I travelled with Vasco da Gama to India. But then suddenly everything changed. I have seen many disasters and wars, but I was sure at that time what is going to happen is going to make our Mother Earth bleed more than anything. Yes, Industrial Revolution happened. Water, it slowly started changing its color. Air, it became denser, and soil, it started losing its lush. Coal and fossil fuels was burning everywhere. The Industrial Revolution, it not only increased the rate of pollution, but it also made us humans depend more and more on energy. We are not realizing that we are running out of power, and these two are correlated like two sides of a coin. Treatment of polluted water needs energy. More the pollution, more energy needed for treating the water. Ganga and Yamuna is under severe pollution. Most of the water bodies in India are flooded with arsenic and fluorides. A very big percentage of Indian population doesn't have access to clean water. When I'm seeing all this, I really feel it's high time to be concerned about this. So, I already told you, I have seen it all. Now, in 2023, myself Sangeeth, I am working under Dr. Shubhra Singh in Crystal Growth Center, Anna University, towards photocatalytic applications in wastewater treatment and energy production. When I say photocatalytic applications, it doesn't mean mere degradation of wastewater or hydrogen generation or just a carbon dioxide sequestration. I am telling about a whole new concept which is very novel, that is photocatalytic fuel cells. Yes, you heard it right, photocatalytic fuel cells, where we utilize the wastewater as the fuel and we get electricity, hydrogen and a lot many more applications along with wastewater treatment. Now I'll show you how it works and the whole mechanism behind photocatalytic fuel cells. So coming to the mechanism of photocatalytic fuel cell. So the mechanism is basically very simple. Here, as you can see in the image, we have organic pollutant, photoanode, photocathode and an external light source and an external pathway for the current to pass. So here what happens? When the light shines, we all know a photocatalytic material or a photoactive material produce excitons. That is basically an electron and a hole pair. So the holes are used by the organic pollutants for their treatment. So basically holes helps in the treatment of wastewater. This can solve the major issue of a photocatalytic material, that is the higher recombination rate. By the usage of holes by the pollutant, the recombination rate is much reduced and the electrons can pass through the external circuit towards the cathode, which gives us an electricity production. And if we can make this whole setup in a vacuum, the cathode side will produce hydrogen and act as a hydrogen cell. So this is basically the mechanism of photocatalytic fuel cell. Now we can see a prototype of photocatalytic fuel cell and how it basically works. So just consider photocatalytic fuel cell as a black box like this. So for this black box, the input is wastewater, which is acting as the fuel for our photocatalytic fuel cell. And what is the output? We are getting clean water, but not only clean water. Along with that, we can produce electricity. If we have proper condition, we can produce hydrogen, H2O2 and many more. So let me show you. So take the wastewater and keep it in the PFC and we'll wait for a few seconds. So, as the time passes, you can see the PFC generates clean water along with electricity. So, this is how a PFC works. Yes, so what you have just seen, it's actually far from reality. But I am sure that if we stand together and work on the grounds of photocatalytic fuel cells, it can be made into reality and very soon. The research on photocatalytic fuel cells is in an infant stage, which is slowly starting to crawl and walk towards a better wastewater treatment and energy production. What we have seen now is a photocatalytic fuel cell, but we have also developed a 24/7 hybrid system which can work around the clock towards the same application. We'll discuss that in the next meeting. Thank you.